Welcome into the Business on Purpose podcast. I'm your host, Scott Beebe, the head coach, the founder of the Business on Purpose platform. And we are in a little mini series here. Got an email from one of our heroic small business owners, and he asked a series of questions. And one of the questions I want to talk to you about today that he asked in this email is, how do you motivate the team that you oversee? How do you motivate the team that you oversee? You need clarity? mybusinessonpurpose.com/vision. Go there right now. If you're willing to put in the sweat, we provide you with the tools, mybusinessonpurpose.com/vision. So how do we motivate the team members that we lead? I'm going to be very succinct. We've seen this a lot. I'm not telling you because we're great at it. I'm telling you because we have seen this over and over and over and over again. And if you're willing to implement exactly what we talk about right here, man, it's going to work. You're going to motivate your team members in a really powerful way. Number one, process the dog snot out of your business. Quote me on that. Process the dog snot out of your business. What do I mean by that? You know what your team members need more than anything? They need clarity of what you're asking them to do over and over and over again. You know, the majority of the reason that team members don't work out is usually not the team member. It's me. It's the leader. It's you. It's the leader. Hey, don't be offended. Please, don't run away just yet. Don't stop. Listen, I'm serious. Let's own up to the fact that we don't process the dog snot out of our business. And when we don't do it, we're robbing our team of opportunity. And one of the greatest methods of motivation is to set our team up to win. Notice I did not talk about the customer. One of the greatest acts of leadership is to motivate our team to win. The best way that you motivate them to win is not inspirational speeches over and over and over again. The inspirational speech means nothing unless the equipment is there. Did you hear that? The inspirational speech, the motivation means nothing unless the equipment is there. You got to have great plays that you've called in order for the inspiration to work. Process the dog snot out of your business. Whatever you do, we call it the systems mindset. The next thing you do, process it like it's the last time you're ever going to do it. Document it like it's the last time you're ever going to do it. Process the dog snot out of your business. Second thing, train. And once you're done, train some more. You might say, Scott, how do we train? Back end of your team meeting. Put it on the back end of your team meeting. 10 minutes. Take a process. Remind your team of the process. Back 10 minutes of the meeting. If you don't have a process that needs to be documented, take that time to document the process. Train. Tom Crosby famously said when asked in Harvard Business Review about Powell's sudden service, why do you spend so much time and money training? What if you spend all this time and money and these hourly fast food employees leave? His response was simple, and you could have heard a pin drop. What if we don't, and they stay? Train. Scott, what do we train on? You train on the processes. Once you've got the process in place, once you've trained, then you follow up on the implementation. That's it. Well, Scott, when do we follow up? Things are so haphazard. We're all over the place. We're going left and right, 90 miles an hour, putting out fires, stretched in 17 different directions. I know. And that's on you too. And that's on me as a leader as well. We've got to make a commitment that we're going to stick to our guns. We're going to set that weekly team meeting, 1 hour every week. We're going to grit our teeth. We're going to grind it. Our thighs are going to burn. We're going to breathe heavy. We're going to sweat. And we're going to process the dog snot out of our business. And when we process it, we're going to train. We're going to train well. And we're going to train enthusiastically. And then we're going to hold to that weekly team meeting and say, hey, how did it go? How did it go? How did it go? And we're going to do it over and over and over again. Remember one of those key attributes of a great leader? Repetitious implementation. Repetitious implementation. Implementing over and over and over again. If you do this, you will win. As always, I'm so grateful you joined me on the Business on Purpose podcast. mybusinessonpurpose.com/vision is where we have the opportunity to serve you. Join me next time right here, Business on Purpose podcast.